Hey, what's up guys? It's Motivation by Moses. First and foremost, thank you for coming to my channel. I truly appreciate it. Please do me a favor, subscribe and press that like button. Today I want to talk about chest, also known as the pectoral muscles. So today I'm going to show you guys how to build your chest without having to do 1,000 push-ups or 500 push-ups or push-ups every day. Stay tuned, keep watching. Let's get to it. All right, great. So push-up has gotten too easy for you, and now you decide, oh, I need to make it harder, I need to do more reps. Guess what? There's a better and faster way for you to build that chest. So what we have to do is we have to increase the level of difficulty for these exercises. How do we do that? We have to move on to the next progression. You've mastered the basics. You're able to do 15, 30 push-ups. Now you're no longer working for muscle hypertrophy, muscle growth. Now you're working endurance. So now we have to make it more challenging, and we have to move up to the next progression of the push-ups. I'm gonna give you guys an example right now. Keep watching. All right, great. You mastered regular push-ups. Let's move on to the next progression, make it a little harder. One of the next progressions you could go into now is diamond push-ups. All right, I'm gonna demonstrate diamond push-ups. We always want to be working with good form and technique. We're gonna go on a diamond, squeeze your glutes, externally rotate those shoulders, core nice and tight, look straight down, go all the way down, drive up, go down with control, pause, and then let your chest do all the work. Go down with control, pause, drive up with your chest, go down with control, pause, drive up with your chest. So now with the diamond push-ups, you want to be working between the rep range and that tempo of 8 to 12 reps. 8 to 12 reps. Remember that, guys. That's how you're going to grow that muscle. That's the rep range you want to be working with. Now, if diamonds is too easy, we can move on now to the next progression to make it even more challenging and recruit more of your pectoral muscles. Stay tuned. Keep watching. All right, guys. So diamond push-ups is too easy for you now. So you got to move on to the next progression. You always want to make it more challenging, so your muscles have to grow and adapt. So now we're going to go to decline push-ups. Decline push-ups is a lot more difficult because you have less leverage to work with. So we're going to go to the decline push-up. Same tempo every time you're trying to build a muscle. 3 seconds down, 1 second up, pausing, and then driving through those pectoral muscles. Proper form and technique at all times. My feet together. My hands are directly underneath my chest. My shoulders, elbows, and wrists all line up. I'm gonna be looking straight down. I'm gonna squeeze my glutes. I'm gonna go down 3 seconds. Drive up. 1, 2, 3. Pause. Drive up. 2, 1, 2, 3. Pause. Drive up. 3, 1, 2, 3. Pause. Drive up. 4. So now we want to be working once again in the 8 to 12 rep range. That's the next progression. Stay tuned, keep watching. All right, great. So decline push-up has become too easy for you. Now you have to move on to the next progression. So now you have to move on to pseudo plank push-ups, which recruits more pectoral muscles, recruits more of your deltoids and shoulders also, right? To do what? Impose that stress and that demand on your pectoral muscles to do what? To grow. So now we move on to the pseudo plank push-ups. So pseudo plank push-ups for beginners, do not lean and go forward too much, because the further you go forward, the more difficult it is. So for your next progression, start slowly, where you start in this position, keeping that core nice and tight. You're gonna go down, squeezing the glutes. You're gonna come up, protract, just like so. You're gonna go down, 1, 2, 3. You wanna maintain that same line. Protract, go back down, 2, 3, pause, and let your chest work. So that's the beginner stage of a pseudo plank push-up. Remember, if you want to make it more difficult, you have to move your hands closer and closer to your waistline, and that becomes more difficult, more challenging on your chest and upper body region in total. Stay tuned, keep watching. Last but not least, If pseudo plank push-up is too easy, now you move on to the next progression. You start doing the weighted push-ups. Put the weight on your back. You could decide to do regular push-ups or diamonds. Diamonds is a little bit more difficult. Same tempo, nothing changes. Squeeze the glutes, core nice and tight. Externally rotate those shoulders, look straight down. 1, 2, 3, down. 1. Drive through the chest, pause at the bottom. 2, 3, down, pause. Drive through the chest. 2. 1, 2, 3, down, pause. Drive through the chest. 3. So you want to be working between 8 to 12 reps. Also, that's the last progression. Stay tuned for the end of this video so I can put it all together for you. Keep watching. Hey guys, Motivation by Moses here again. So I showed you guys a few progressions for you to do what? To use to be able to grow those chest and pectoral muscles. Like I said before, you no longer need to be doing 100 regular push-ups. Now you've elevated. Just like you learned your ABCs to make words, now you have to move on to the next progression. So what I want you guys to do is pick 2 of those exercises in those progression. Do between 8 to 12 reps. You want to do about 4 to 5 sets. And what you want to do is you want to do those every other day. Guaranteed in 5, 6, 8 weeks, you're going to start noticing the difference in those pectoral muscles and growing that chest. Do what? Calisthenics. Please do me a favor. Subscribe to this channel. Like this video. Comment below for more videos and tutorials like this. Until next time, peace and love.